Hi, I am Mr. Crocker, and today we're not talking about math. We're going to be talking about social studies. We're going to be learning about the economy and what that is, and who takes part in it, and all that kind of stuff. So, if you haven't already gone through and read the pages that I posted, that really needs to happen first. So we're reading these two pages. What is the economy? Needs and wants, making choices, and then also types of economies. Just this one page here for this lesson. That's what we're going to be talking about. Okay, if you haven't read that yet, go ahead and read that. This will make a lot more sense. Okay, so first of all, what is the economy? The economy is the system that we use to satisfy people's needs and wants. Okay, so we all need and want things: food, shelter, clothing. Those are needs. But then we also want things like I want uh, some coffee. I don't need it, but I want it. Okay, I want a cupcake because cupcakes are good. Okay, so besides our basic needs like food, shelter, and clothing, we also want lots of things. And the economy is the system we use to provide those things. Okay, so in an economy, there are producers and consumers. A producer is a person who makes something. So, for example, a farmer who grows oranges, he has a big field and orchard of orange trees. He produces all of these oranges. He brings them to market, and consumers like myself show up to buy them, right? And I might not go and buy directly from that farmer in a field somewhere, but I go to Crest and buy oranges. So I am a consumer, and I am consuming the product that producer created. The farmer was the producer and I was the consumer. Okay. um, I own a vehicle, right? A truck. So I am a consumer of that product, and the company that I bought it from, Chevy, produced it. So in an economy, there are producers who bring products to market, to a place where they can be sold, and then there are consumers who show up and buy them and use them. Okay. So that's producers and consumers. We probably both play a little bit of both roles. You can be both, right? Like I am a teacher, so I don't actually produce something that gets sold, but I also have written articles. Sometimes I write, and I am paid for that. So I produce writing. Other people consume it, they read it, and at the same time, I'm consuming the goods of other people, okay, who have produced them. So we're all playing this role of producer and consumer, right? And that's what fuels the economy. Okay. Now there are different kinds of economies. Not every country does this the same way. So in a free market economy, people, the producers, are free to choose what they want to produce. And they're also free to choose how much of it they want to produce. And that's the system that we use here in the United States. Okay. So if you want to start a company where you sell lemonade, you can do that. And you can decide how much you want to charge for your lemonade. And if you decide that this lemonade business isn't working out for you, you can stop doing it. Okay. That's a free market. You're free to decide what you want to do. You're free to decide how much to charge for that. And you're free to decide if you just want to stop and do something else. Okay. So that's free market. The market is the place where it's sold, and it's free because the people are choosing. The people are choosing how much, I want that, I don't want that. That's the free part. Okay. Now, there are other kinds of economies, and specifically, our book mentions a command economy. So, in a command economy, uh, the government decides. The government decides what things we're going to produce, how much of them we're going to produce, and a lot of times they also set the price. Okay. So they might say, we're going to make 500 cars and we're going to pay you this much for them. Ready, set, go. Okay. So it's a different system. It's a different system than what you see here, but we need to know that those exist. So just to review quickly, the needs and wants are the things that people consume, right? We need food, water, shelter. We want a lot of other things, video games, lemonade, you know, all of those things, those desires that we have fuel the economy. Producers and consumers participate in the economy. If you are bringing something to the economy to be sold, to be marketed, then you are a producer. If you are buying things, using them, then you're consuming. Okay, that's consumption. Everybody plays a little bit of both. Okay. In a free market, people have their own decision to make as far as what they want to bring to market, how much they want to sell it for, how much to make, right? Get to kind of choose your own destiny in that way. In a command economy, it's run by the government. They tell you how much to make, and they often also tell you how much they will pay you for the product you have made. Okay, so that's lesson one on the economy.